Start recording. Stop record. Speech off.
Hello guys, if any of you have followed some of my videos on, talking about the Clifford the Big Red Dog products, like the TV show, not the products, but the projects that are going on, like the series that's being worked on by, Scholastic, and the movie that's being produced by Paramount and all that stuff. If you guys have followed me on that, well, here's something I found out about it, and it's really weird. Okay, you know how Emily Elizabeth had the last name of Howard won this adaptation? It's not. The last name just happened to be Camp. Yeah, you heard that right. Emily Camp. No middle name, just a first and a last. But you know, the dog, Clifford is still in it, but the name of the actual lead character and the person that is behind the voice and the actual, not the voice, but probably the person that's playing Emily is Darby Camp. Do you see a resemblance? Do you see a coincidence happening right now? Well, I know what the plot will be, according to what this website said on May 28th, which happened about almost 2 months ago. So basically, this girl, Emily Camp, struggles in school or something, but yet finds this little dog. And when it grows really big, he was the main focus of a genetics company, and they wanted to know, I'm assuming they wanted to know why he got so big. But, on IMDb, it says, a girl's love for a tiny red puppy makes the dog grow to an enormous size. That's the basic plot of any Clifford the Big Red Dog media. Whether it be a book, a TV series, a movie, that's the simple plot. But I found this movie plot weird. Now, don't get me wrong, this is for newcomers and not... this kind of sounds strange to me. I don't know if I'm going to even like this. The name sounds weird, and her uncle is being played by Jack Whitehall, whom her uncle is also Uncle Whitehall. Do you see a connection here? So it looks like the characters are using the actors/actresses' last name. That kind of sounds weird to me. They have never done a live-action Clifford the Big Red Dog anything. No TV series, no movie. They've always done animated. It's always been animated, I think. And I find this weird, okay? Let me know your opinion down in the comments below. If you are a Clifford the Big Red Dog fan, if you are a Clifford the Big Red Dog fan and you think this is weird along with me, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I mean, come on. Tell me this isn't weird. I'm gonna go back to that article. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna enter on it. I had the speech turned down. You see, this is not made up. This was put up by a true website. So if you think this is a made up article, the only made up article I've seen is by the Ideas Wiki. Because that is an idea. This is not an idea. This is real.
Jack Whitehall, Big Little Lies actress to star in Clifford, the Big Red Dog adaptation exclusive heading level 1. Craft Curd Darling Link Wall Art Let the Pints and Let the Who is Struggling to Fit the Books by Norman Bridwell. Follow the misadventure A.T. Lang.
I'm gonna have Jaws read it because yes, I have Jaws running. It's a screen reader. I don't try to get a speaker close to it. I let it go.
The books by Norman Bridwell follow the misadventures of a giant red dog and his owner, a girl named Emily Elizabeth. The movie will see Emily Camp, who is struggling to fit in at home and at school, discover a small red puppy who is destined to become her best friend. When Clifford magically undergoes one heck of a growth spurt, becomes a gigantic dog and attracts the attention of a genetics company, Emily and her uncle Casey Whitehall have to fight.
Okay, I'll let it keep going.
The forces of greed as they go on the run across New York City. Along the way, Clifford affects the lives of everyone around him and teaches Emily and her uncle the true meaning of acceptance and unconditional love. Lang.
So that's basically it. I had Jaws read it out, section by section. So I didn't get all the details, but what I got, that is kind of weird. I mean, did you see in the show the flashback episode of Clifford the Big Red Dog where Emily received her puppy? I do not recognize that at all. What I remember from watching the show is Emily wanting a puppy, not finding it to see how it would help her when struggling at home or at school. So she's trying to fit in. She's having trouble trying to fit in at home and at school. Hey, we all have those problems. But in the show, what people remember is Emily wanting a puppy, wanting a dog. Because in that episode, it was her birthday, and she blew out the candles, and her mom asks, "You didn't happen to wish for a dog, did you?" And then she actually revealed that she did wish for a dog. And then, you kind of know the rest if you saw the show. But what I had Jaws read out to you is not what the average fan or enthusiast about Clifford the Big Red Dog would know about. It's just not the same. But, however, it is a new generation, and it is for kids, and I'm fine with that. I thought it would be a girl's love for a tiny red puppy makes the dog grow to an enormous size. I do not know how this plot will make a movie last. Oh, well, maybe it'll have more of an explanatory plot, who knows. But that's just the basic plot line. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this. But, when talking about a movie and making sure that you got the plot right, when sending it out to other people on a website that pretty much everyone is going to view. You want to know you got it right, and you want to make sure you got the article on there just in case people do not have access to that website. But if you want to know, I believe it's the Daily Reporter. I don't know. Just look up Clifford the Big Red Dog 2020 film, and you'll see Jack Whitehall, Darby Camp, whatever. You'll see those two actors in a heading. So I'm kind of interested in this, but I probably wouldn't see it. But who knows? As time goes on, there's not even an actor for the actual dog's voice. Will the dog actually have a voice? I mean, sure, the dog will be animated, not live action. The dog will not be some German Shepherd or some Great Dane or something. It's going to be a red dog. I mean, how many of you guys know of a red dog in the world? A real red dog.